Hello everyone, and welcome to All the Loves, or ... Probably not, probably just hang out with Sonya. Well, what I was gonna do for this little different special episode is talk about past Valentines and maybe something extra at the end. I know I've been gone for about a week. It's just been hectic and crazy, going through all the roller coasters of life, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I guess we'll just get right into it. When I was with my first boyfriend, I was junior in high school, and we only dated for 3 months. Woo, yay, high school love. We celebrated Valentine's, but I don't think we really gave each other gifts. I think it was just like card. He might have gave me a rose. I don't know, so long ago now, because I'm really old now. My next boyfriend, I was a senior, and he did give me a box of chocolates. And I gave him like a shirt and a movie. I think it was the Expendables 1 or 2. Yeah, big old macho man movie. I don't really know why I like that guy. Now that I look back on it, he was definitely not a guy I would usually date. But throughout my childhood, my parents always would exchange gifts, obviously. But with me and my siblings, they'd always give us like sometimes lottery tickets when we were older. The little heart-shaped box candies like the Reese's, Kisses, and like assortment chocolates like that are now getting smaller and smaller the more you grow up. Sometimes we'd get like stuffed animals too. So I continue that tradition with my son. Like I like to give him gifts. Like this year it was Pokemon themed. I got him 2 books that he really wanted and a Charmander with a winter hat because it was the cheapest one I could see buying. But his first Valentine's, he was only I think like 6 months around there. Me and my husband got him a hedgehog that has a heart and it says stuck on you, and he still loves it to this day. We got him a little heart with a bear on it. It had chocolates in it, so me and Matt basically shared the chocolates because he was too young to eat solid foods, but he had the little bear too. But I think the little bear got like destroyed because how they had it on the box, it was like sewed on, so when you cut it, it was like a big hole. I fixed it a little bit, but I think it just got more ruined. That was his first Valentine's. His second one, sticking with the Pokemon theme, we got him a Growlithe. But that time, we actually came back from Japan, and he had a little Pikachu. So we're like, oh, let's go see what we can get him. And we saw this Growlithe, and he really liked it. This one was more like bootleg than the Japanese authentic one. It's still cute. It's awesome. He loves it today. But yeah, he really likes Pokemon. He likes all the animals. And actually, off topic a little bit, the new Pokemon Diamond, I think, the remake of it, he keeps naming my husband's Pokemon in it, and some of the names are pretty funny. Like one, the penguin, Piplup, he named Car Washer B. No idea where he got that name. But yeah, that's what my son's is. Now I'll get into mine and Matt's a few Valentine's days. The first Valentine was really awesome because with my exes, I didn't really feel like it was that special or they didn't really put much thought into the gift. But my first one, I got 3 Monsters. Yeah, it was a simpler time then when I could actually drink like a lot. Well, I didn't drink them all at once, but I drank them more often. Not as much now. A very cool looking box of chocolates. And my most favorite of all, this panda. This thing, he got at a local flower shop that we had, and it actually smelled like flowers, and it was awesome. I mean, it don't smell like it like now, because it's so old. Yeah, it just smells like a stuffed animal now. But I like how plump he is, and he is a little yellowed from, I guess, a little bit of smoke, because his friend's mom used to smoke where he kept it, because he kept it theirs for a surprise, and just the age of it. I think I washed him once. Yeah, he's my favorite little guy. A second Valentine's Day was kind of a surprise because he asked me to marry him. And this is the engagement ring that he gave me. It is missing 1 diamond, but I don't really care. Someday I will try to get it fixed, but I guess the warranty was up when we wanted to get it done for free, so someday we'll probably take it to a jewelry, but I still love it. And these are real sapphires on the sides here. Some tradition we kept too, well, not a huge tradition, but a few times we went to our local like Tex-Mex like taco Mexican place that we loved. We always get like a 2-for steak quesadilla thing and share it. We would go on a few trips, some Valentine's, not too far because it was before we had a car, but we'd stay in like local hotels and stuff just to get away and have like a special night. And none of those sexy time things. Don't get your head out of the gutter. Sometimes I would get flowers, but mostly Matt gives me flowers spontaneously when I don't expect it, or if he wants to make up for something. Not always, because we're not like a huge fighting couple, but you know, some people you're always in the same house, you just want to brawl. This year, we wanted to go out to see the new Jackass movie because he went with friends like throughout like all the Jackass movies, seeing him live in theaters. But yeah, going to theaters and watching them, and he like had fond memories of it. So we were gonna go, but 2 problems. 1, could not get a babysitter. 2, theaters are like the number 1 thing that causes the C word. No, not cancer. So I was kind of skeptical at first. So we just had like a romantic night in and watched some like anime movies and stuff like that. I still gotta get some strawberries because every year I make some chocolate strawberries and maybe I'll make them spooky. So I wanted to make the Valentine's story a little more advanced, but I think my memories is just like, psh, that's what you get when having a kid. You have the mom brain, getting old. Anyway, the special thing I just want to talk, like bonus thing, were my tattoos. Now, right now, I only have 2 tattoos, but I definitely want more, but who's got the money for that? And it's like, I have ideas, but I'm not sure, like, what I want to commit to. There is one I do, but I'm afraid to, like, say, because I don't want someone to hear this and, like, steal my idea. But yes, my tattoos. Before I show off the 2, I was gonna say, like, the one idea that I want to put it on my finger. I know it's kind of a weird spot and it'll probably hurt. But the number 8, because the number 8 throughout my whole life has had a lot of significance to me. It's my favorite number. It's the day of my birth. It's actually the anniversary, like the dating anniversary of me and Matt. Like, a lot of good things have happened on the number 8. My 8th birthday was like the best time of my life. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just a very significant number to me, and I would like to commemorate that. And I think like having like a small one on my ring finger or something like that would be good. Because it's a number. Like, I don't want people to keep paying. They're like, what's that for? But my first tattoo, this is going to be kind of hard to show off here. How's it looking? So, I'll just turn my arm like that. This one, I had 3 ideas. I know I wanted a skull and crossbones, but I like stars. But the calligraphy was like kind of part, like, it was like 3 different tattoos. And me and my brother basically came up with this design, and I actually got this a day after my graduation. I was 18 at the time, so after graduation, he came over and did it. But it's kind of faded now. Like, the blue was more brighter, the purples were more brighter, but he did different shades of purple, and I think some of them didn't take to my skin very well. So yeah, and I know it's not the best, but I still love it, and it's special. And now, everyone, get ready for Wiki Feet. It is a cherry blossom branch. The cherry blossom branch, I think they're beautiful. And Matt is bigger into Japan, like, aesthetic and culture. But being with him and, like, watching anime and seeing, like, I'm really into Japan now. I mean, I know it started with him with Goemon and all that stuff, but the Japanese bug hit me a little later, if you know what I'm saying. Cherry blossoms, sakura trees, they are really beautiful. I love Japan and their culture. And I kept going back and forth on where to get it, and I was like, I just can't see it anywhere but my foot. And I know everyone told me, like, oh, your foot's gonna hurt, your foot's gonna hurt. I'm like, I know, but I can take it. I could not take it. Well, okay, the outline was fine, but, oh no, I think the outline was bad, but the coloring wasn't as bad, but when I was just over it, and just, like, the grinding of my already, like, red rough skin. I was just like, I was yelling. I'm like, oh my god, it fucking sucks. Yeah, I had to, my dad had an old cane because he had back problems. I borrowed his cane because I could barely walk on this foot for a few days. And yes, I did elevate it with a few pillows, but my foot is like so thin and stuff. Like there's hardly any muscle on that bad boy, so it hurt. And it swelled up quite a bit, but I still love it. Again, I should probably get that touched up a little bit, get more of the pink in it. But it's made me want, I'm like, yeah, I already have a cherry blossom on my foot, but I want kind of like a bigger one on my shoulder. So I've seen some people get like full back pieces or like thigh or rib pieces. I'm like, that's really pretty. I would really like one. There's other ones, like some, I was like, the cliche rose and skull one. I want to get one for my, like, something for my son. A Grim Reaper, maybe. Like, I don't know. I've always thought when I was younger, like, oh, a Grim Reaper would be awesome. But I think I'd want, like, a cutesy one with pumpkins and stuff. I really want like, I have so many ideas. Like, I want a Halloween tattoo. Maybe a panda one. Like, I want a lot of tattoos. But it's just, like, where do I want to get them? What do I really want to commit to? Money. I guess this is going on probably a little longer than I wanted to, and I'm kind of rambling, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys share what kind of favorite things you got for Valentine's, or what it means to you, because like I said, before I even had boyfriends, I would just make sure everyone was happy. I'd give like cards out like Happy Valentine's Day, or I'd make treats for people. I don't know, because I know I was alone for a long time, and I wanted to make people happy, like, because there was times like, oh, I'll never get a boyfriend, but other times I was just like, you know what, I'm happy being me, I'm gonna make other people happy, all that good stuff. But I hope you guys can see like some of my interests and like some of my tattoos, like my tattoos, or think like, oh, I'd like to get that. So comment below favorite Valentine pastimes, gifts, kind of things that you like or would like to get a tattoo of, or what your tattoos are. Just let's have a conversation. You guys are a little shy over there. Anyway, as always, please like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time on, I don't know, Sonja'S, all the loves. Sonja'S doing things.